Bello pays Kogi East stakeholders to beg Tinubu, says Kogi East Forum. A group under the auspices of the Kogi East Elders Forum has criticized Kogi East critical stakeholders for expressing a vote of confidence in the allegedly corrupt former governor Yahaya Bello over allegations of misappropriation of funds during his tenure. A recent article by the Kogi East stakeholders advocate for pardoning Yahaya Bello, the governor of Kogi State, over an alleged 80 billion naira corruption case. The spokesperson of the forum, Engineer Lawrence Ankpa, in a statement shared with journalists, expressed concern over the plea to pardon Bello, stating that it sends a dangerous message to both present and future generations. According to him, this message corrodes the moral fabric of our society and hampers our ability to achieve sustainable development and prosperity. Lawrence emphasized that all individuals, regardless of their position or influence, must be subject to the same standards of justice. He said, granting pardons based on political connections sets a dangerous precedent and sends the message that those in power are above the law. The statement read in part, moreover, the call for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to intervene in this matter raises serious concerns about the politicization of the judiciary and law enforcement agencies. Our legal institutions and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission must operate independently from political interference to maintain their integrity and credibility. Placing undue pressure on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission or any other investigative body to drop charges or grant pardons undermines public trust in these institutions and compromises the ability to effectively combat corruption. Furthermore, the alleged magnitude of the corruption case cannot be ignored. 80 billion naira is a staggering sum of money that could have been used to address pressing social and economic challenges facing the people of Kogi State. To dismiss such allegations lightly without a thorough and transparent investigation would be a disservice to the citizens who are ultimately the ones bearing the consequences of corruption. Let us also consider the broader implications of pardoning individuals accused of corruption. Doing so not only undermines the fight against the graft, but also perpetuates a culture of impunity. It sends the message that corruption is acceptable as long as one holds enough power or influence to evade accountability. Corruption is a cancer that must be rooted out from our society, and it is only by holding all individuals accountable, regardless of their status, that we can hope to achieve a better and more just future for all. So there are people in this life, in this country, that are still coming out to talk about Yahaya Bello. They are still expressing a vote of confidence in him. Now, wow, things is soap share for this country. Well, lie. Things like this, the soap. Pardon can come after a trial and conviction. It has a protest. You don't evade trial and then some people are calling for pardon. It is premature. In his case, anything P, talkless of pa, should not even be given to him. I don't care whether he has kidney stones. I don't care. At this point, I am as mad as it is. That means everybody should be behaving like that now. You go in, you loot money to the tune of 80 point something billion, and then you cannot come out to state what you use it for. You are now coming out to tell us super story. I support his being pardoned if he can surrender all his ill-gotten wealth and answer for the murder of one of his opponent's woman leader, who he murdered in the most horrendous manner. Even then, there's nothing like pardon for him. I did tell you. That is the case with us Nigerians. In fact, it appears we don't actually know what we need. We are complaining of corruption. We claim we are dying of corruption. We criticize the leaders on this malice, but the moment one of our kings is caught in corruption web, instead to rise up and condemn a strong term, we will give it various terms: political persecution, tribal blows, employ every known tactics to change the narrative, but that wouldn't have been had he been the person concerned is one of us. Then say anybody will commit offense, make him carry am. Get one adage wey say anything wey you do now for your head, now only you and you alone go carry am. Bello and co are the ones murdering Nigerians. Tinubu should tell him to return the 80 billion naira before they start talking. Shame does not live in Nigeria anymore. And those who are stupid are not ashamed to at least protect the family name. Shame on them all. And one balagba jati omo ita. No be small omo ita. Those who pass the vote of confidence on Yahaya Bello are themselves corrupt elements who should be investigated alongside with Bello. It has not been proved by any court of law that Bello stole the amount claimed by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. And why is he behaving like a local emperor who owns everyone? Let him come out of his hiding and surrender himself to the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. I strongly recommend death penalty for all these high-ranking things. I did tell you, because what will be the meaning of this? You're taking everybody for a ride. Former CBN governor was arraigned in court. I see Yahaya Bello case will not follow suit. All these useless people that call themselves elders are elders of no values and dignity. Bello always used some senseless Igala people to achieve what he wants. Where is Ogo today? I am asking those senseless people that call themselves elders. What I know for sure is that there is no peace for the wicked. Every criminal must be punished. He is not bigger than those who have been punished for the indecent activities while in power. Where did he get nearly £700 paid advance school fees to a London school, and the people of Kogi suffered for 8 terrible years under his watch? My dear, if you ask me, who I go ask? I am so perplexed when I heard that White Lion was sending emissaries to the president for pardon. Can this thief stoop so low by begging for leniency? However, that showed that one should be very careful when they're in position of power, because whether now or later power is transcended. His loyalists then would have cautioned him back then of the consequences of what he was doing, but because of their selfish interest, they are hailing him, which eventually nailed him finally. Praise singers. Case never started, don't they bribe on to beg for pardon? I ask, how much did he give to you people? Suffering and smiling people. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.